was born on August 18th, 1774, in Albemarle County near Charlottesville, Virginia. My dad owned a plantation called Locust Hill. Since I was the oldest son of my mom, since I was the oldest son, I inherited the plantation when my dad died or I got too old to run it. But when I was only 4, my dad died at the age of 43 of pneumonia. And since I was too young to run the plantation, my uncle came and ran it for me. My mom soon remarried. When I was 8 or 9, my stepfather, Captain John Marks, moved my family to northwest Georgia to the Marks plantation. When I was 13 years old, I moved back to Locust Hill to take care of the plantation. My uncle taught me what to do and where to put the crops. I soon got bored of doing the plantation, and my mom took over in 1794. And so I went into the army, and so I went into the militia. In 1800, I became a captain after 6 years. In 1801, my longtime neighbor Thomas Jefferson, the president at this time, hired me to be his private secretary. I got paid $500 a year, plus I got to live in the White House and eat food there. I was known for leading the expedition called the Corps of Discovery. But I went to my longtime friend, William Clark. I worked in the army with him. I asked him if he wanted to be a captain with me to captain 30 other people and my dog Seaman. We went a northwest route. We started in St. Louis. We went up the Mississippi, through the Missouri, then through the Rocky Mountains, all the way to Washington, where the Pacific Ocean meets Washington. When we were on our way, I found this interesting creature called a prairie dog, and it was so interesting. I even sent a live one to Thomas Jefferson, because 15 of the people went back early before we got all the way there. This trip was 1.5 years long, and by that time people thought we perished, and they thought it was too dangerous out there. But when we came back, the president, Thomas Jefferson, he was still the president at that time, gave me 15,000 acres of land, and he granted me the governor of the Louisiana Territory. I was on my way to talk with the new president about how I was doing governing, but I died outside a tavern in September 1809 of a mysterious gunshot wound. Thomas Jefferson and William Clark thought I committed suicide because I was not doing a good job at being governor, but my family thought I was murdered.